Hey guys, so
this is different.
Yes.
And I don't know if I think we have done this. If you guys don't know, we live in an area that gets bad weather, like lots of tornadoes and stuff. And I think back in 2011, we might have talked about it. I think we did a video about what happened to our town.
On April 27th, 2011, I think an EF4 hit our town. Luckily, we did not have any kind of direct hits. Bucky, my husband, the store he worked in was leveled, but I mean, like, it wasn't, no one was there, no one was hurt.
Like, we had some family that was in businesses, but was fine, but their personal houses were okay. But a couple of days ago, our family got a direct hit, and it's not our houses here, and it's not our parents' house, but it's our grandmother, our great-grandmother, and told it together, and just all of our extended family, and
it really was gonna be okay. It's just a lot of our family live in a very close area together, and it hit our grandmother's house, and it's gone.
And the whole hillside is gone.
Our great-grandmother's house, where our great-uncle and aunt live, their house is destroyed. Our great-aunt on the hill, her house was hit. Our great-aunt and uncle's kids, their houses, I don't know how the cousin removing stuff works, but our cousin Jamie, his house is gone. Our uncle and aunt and cousins, their roof was taken off. I think most people will have, a situation where a person in their family is affected, but I don't think it's common where you have a community where everyone that's affected is your family.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if this is just a Southern thing, but if you talk to anyone in the area, it's a very small area. It's North Perry, like in Perry County, to the like southwest maybe of Brent and Centerville, if you know those areas, if you're from anywhere in here. But it's a very overlooked area.
It's very rural.
The
Not
houses
a lot
are older.
of people are there. It's, there are a lot of mobile homes, older houses that, like our grandmother's house was built in, I think she said 1959, 1960. So there are a lot of memories. It's
okay.
It's really hard going through everything because you find things from growing up and when you're little. We moved around, you guys know.
We made a video that was a running joke because our whole story was always, we moved around a lot growing up, and
this is where we went every summer, every Christmas.
Yeah.
Every holiday. This was the constant in our life, was this place, and
our cousins were like our brothers and sisters.
Best friends. They were the thing in our life that stayed the same even though we moved, from state to state. I had like 12 schools before I got to 9th grade, and
I think Heather said 16 for her.
Yeah, it was
a lot harder for them than me because I was so young, but it was still a very like you have your Christmas memories at your houses, and ours was always there. Like, I don't remember if we even had maybe very many Christmases that weren't at our grandparents' house.
It was always at our grandparents' house with our family, and so it's just hard to see everyone hurt, and it's just a hard time.
But nobody's hurt.
We're really thankful for that. And I think, it's not about, it's just about the memories and how, that place is never going to look the same. The trees that were destroyed. It's just hard to see a place that is so special to you just forever changed.
I posted on Facebook and I said, people always say that, it's just stuff, but I think sometimes people forget that,
the stuff holds memories.
It does, and some places, some houses, you may lose clothes, but this house was, it held everything, like, so, but we were gonna, and it feels so weird because we don't do this, but we wanted to leave some information down below if you wanted to donate anything. It's just gonna go towards supplies to help clean up, help feed people.
Can do to help, because I know that a lot of people have lost absolutely everything, and I cannot imagine what starting over from something like this is like, and we just want to do whatever we can to help our family.
For us, usually, you know, if one person's affected by something down there, we all come together and help, but everyone's affected down there, and so it's hard to, you know, we've been working at our grandma's house for the past few days, and we haven't even made it to go help our
uncle,
cousins and uncle, and
we're
our
also
great grandmothers.
Rain, so we're trying to, you know, find all the important documents and pictures and things that
before they get wet.
You know, I mean, they were already wet,
yeah.
But just anything we can find and save and preserve. And then, you know, we couldn't get to the night that it hit, we couldn't even get to our uncle's house to make sure everyone was okay. Luckily, they came to us, and it's a lot. You know, we were watching the news that day, and James Spann is our weatherman, and if you are familiar with, I feel like he's known outside of Alabama, but
he's like the Nick Saban of weather in the South.
And I was upset for James Spann because while he was on the air, his house was hit.
Yeah.
And he was talking about, you know, that he got in touch with his wife and she was in her safe place. And, you know, he kept doing the news and the weather the rest of the day. And it's just a scary time when tornadoes hit. You know,
especially
luckily,
in this area, you know, he was talking, and I can't speak for places like in Oklahoma and Kansas because I know they get terrible tornadoes, but something that makes us unique out here is we have hills and trees, and it's hard to see the tornadoes, and they can just pop down out of nowhere.
I'm not sure where the tornado that hit our family, where it originated, but I feel like it was very close to them when it started because they didn't get a lot of warning.
I think it started somewhere above Greensboro, a little bit down below that area. Luckily, a lot of them were in their safe place, but some of them were not.
Our cousins, they said that they were watching the news, and one of our cousins, she was laying on her bed, and she said she just felt everything shift and change. And I guess they ran into the hallway.
They ran somewhere, but and that was, gosh, cousins and their kids, and they were all in the house together.
Yeah.
And luckily their roof was taken off and they weren't sucked out. I don't even know how their dogs made it. Their dogs were out in kennels.
Yeah, Melissa said that the kennels just went up. Like I don't know. We keep asking, you know, do we know of anyone who was hurt during this? And so far, no one. And that I think is amazing. And you know, that's all you really want to come out of this, is that no one is hurt, because you can replace things and you can rebuild. It's sad to see the land is just, I mean, in our lifetime, it will never look the same. The amount of trees that are gone, and, you know, but we want to rebuild and make that place special, because it's always been special to us, and we just want to have a place to keep going to that we can come together as family, because you guys know that is something we've always said, that family is the most important thing to us.
I mean, that's one reason why we never left here. You know, a lot of people are always asking if we were going to move to LA because it was trendy. And, you know, our sister was born here. Our dad was born here. We were born in Florida because our dad was in the military at the time. But everyone's here. Yeah. And if they're not where we are, they're 20 minutes down the road in the country. So we're going to leave some information down below for if you want to do anything. Like I said, it'll be supplies, food. Right now, you know, a lot of our family is displaced. They're staying in hotels. Luckily, our grandmother is staying with our mom because of COVID. She's been with our
mom since March of last year. And I want to believe that, you know, our mom would usually go get her on bad weather days and bring her here to
but sometimes she didn't.
Yeah.
And so I've never thought that I would be not thankful for COVID, but
thankful that
something happened to put her at our parents' house
in a safe place with us.
But yeah, so we'll leave the information below, and you know, our thoughts are with you guys if you have anybody affected. I know that it was all parts of Alabama. There was places in I think like off 280 in Birmingham.
I know Apache was a place where I think it was pretty bad.
Yeah, there was some neighborhoods up in Birmingham, some like big neighborhoods that got really bad damage.
And some people reached out on Instagram, and they said that they hoped everything was okay, and I didn't respond by like the message, just because it was like most of the time you can say like everything's fine, and
it never really affects us. I mean, we've lived here since I was 8 years old.
Yeah, and we've been really lucky.
And nothing's ever been a direct hit. And the where we live now has been hit, but not when we were here, like in this area. So it's just, you just never know.
Yeah.
But just check below, and we'll even try to keep you guys updated. I don't know, we might post in our boutique group. So if you want to follow our boutique group, we might put some stuff in there.
I just know that this is a community, like, you know, that it's so small. I feel like no one knows they're there. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I saw somebody begging for help almost in, it was like a James Spann post, and they were like, we need help. We need FEMA. We need, you know, and it's, you hear, oh, I feel so bad for them.
I know.
They're like, it's not a densely populated area, but, you know, it may not be a neighborhood, but there's people
There's
there.
a family there that's having their life and their world ripped apart, and they need help, and so it's just hard. And I told Steph, you know, in the beginning it's nice people are coming by to bring water and food, but after a few days the people are gone, and, you know, you still have a really long way to go. So
yeah. All right, guys.
We are on our way after this to go keep working. It's supposed to rain. I don't know if there's storms tomorrow, but I know it's raining.
I think there's
tomorrow,
a chance of bad weather today, but I think it's north of us. That's another thing. We're in the season of it, so
Right.
This is just the beginning, and please, God, don't let, you know, any more happen this season. Our sister's coming down. She's bringing supplies.
And more hands to help.
And so we're just gonna
Rally
truck through
together.
it,
Yeah.
build a new normal down there, memorialize what we can.
And it's been almost like a family reunion with extended family beyond that close extended family.
I don't want to say that
you
I've
haven't
had
seen
fun
in
and
years.
that it's been amazing going down there, but you know, it'd be amazing if the land and the houses were not gone. But I'm thankful the people are still there.
You're seeing things from, you know, being just the memories that you're pulling out of the debris, and everything is just, and finding the things that are important that you hoped weren't lost, and then the clock that Mom really hoped was not gone, finding the pieces of it. That was really sad. But anyway, I could talk forever about it. So
We're gonna go down there, and we'll try to keep you guys updated. And if you want to reach out, you can reach out on Instagram, and we'll have all the information below.
And we'll try to stay, you know, like Steph said on Instagram, communicating with you guys and updating, but it is an area that has very little cell service, so
like a dog bell.
we don't have, oh, I hope that wasn't Indy coming up the stairs. We don't have a lot of internet access out there and phone service, so we're limited when we're there. But anyway, we love you guys. Thank you for watching, and
We'll talk to you soon.
hopefully we will have more happy things later.
We still have videos planned. We're not going anywhere. This is just a bump in the road that has been happening since 2019.
Yeah, we're hoping for better things after this.
I'm gonna need 5 years of peace.
Same. Okay.
After all of this. Oh no.
Door block?
Yeah.
Not on purpose.
Not on purpose?
I mean, yeah, we're doing a video. No, Miss Indy! Oh, hi, baby.
She was going crazy outside in the hallway, and I had to
Okay,
get her
just close. Okay.
in one spot.
Okay.
She's contained. Pretty girl. Indy. Indy, come here. I don't know if they've seen you, Indy.
They have not.
Come here, Indy. Come here. Come here. Oh, pretty girl, you wanna play? I know it's been a
I've
long.
been in a kennel. She just got fixed this week, so we've
I love
been.
when you talk with your hands, but they hurt, baby.
Hi, Miss Indy. She's a good girl. She's a good
Indy,
girl.
meet the people. People, meet the Indy. You gonna talk to him?
She's our newest rescue
You talk
pup.
to him?
She's a good girl.
Talk to him?
What's her say?
You talk to him?
That's good girl. Okay, Miss Indy. All right, guys, we love you, and we will see you really soon. Bye.